Is high-end audio additive or subtractive? This is an interesting question from Sven in England. And Sven writes, does high-quality audio equipment and speakers make music sound better? Or does it just minimize the loss? Is it constructive or just more faithful to the input? I think the quick answer to that is the latter, that the goal of high-end audio has pretty much always been to do as little harm as possible. So do no harm, meaning don't lose information, don't cloud over something, don't obfuscate the information. That's pretty much been the course that we'd like to follow, rather than does it enhance, does it pump up, does it make it something better? Now, that hasn't always been true. So years ago, back in the days of bass and treble controls, of Sound Craftsman equalizers, the big 5-band, 25-band graphic equalizers, those days, that was all about the equipment being capable of making up for deficiencies that we found in speakers, in environments, and in recordings. I think I've mentioned more than a few times, look, people get pretty whacked out when I start talking about EQ. We had a whole Ask Paul about EQ, and I think it's gotten so many hits because people are very near and dear to their equalizers. They don't like somebody telling them that that's going to cloud up stuff. And in point of fact, equalizers have their place. Equalizers, as you know, can selectively attenuate or increase specific areas of frequency, like a treble control will turn up the higher frequencies. Bass control will turn up or down the bass frequencies. A 5-band equalizer just chops those up into smaller increments. A 20-band or a 32-band, same thing. It's just smaller and smaller increments, which we can then tweak to do over. A recording studio must have, a lot of parametric EQ available to it. And the goal, though, whether we use it in our upcoming new transport so that and there the idea of a parametric equalizer that you will be able to adjust frequencies to specific recordings. So if you got a recording that really is bass shy, or maybe it's got too much, top end the way it was mastered, well, you'll be able to adjust that. It'll memorize it for that track, and life will be better, all in service of doing no harm. So we're not museum curators. So I don't really care about preserving exactly what's on the disc perfectly if what's on that disc does not honor the music. So I'm all about honoring the music in whatever way we can do it. And in general, high-end audio products take great pains to honor the music, generally by not messing around with it. But when we need to, hey, we'll mess around all day long. All right, great question. Thank you for asking it. Quick time for Paul's plug. 99% true. It's my book. Go to Amazon and just type in 99% true into the search bar and pick up the audiobook or the Kindle or the print versions with my thanks. I really appreciate it. I think you'll enjoy the read. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.